Welcome, Brigador. Now that we've sorted out our graphical glitches, I thought I'd show you a freelance mission from the start. So you start with poor old Norman here, and for a certain fee you can unlock other pilots who change the difficulty level and also change victory bonuses and how much money you get at the end of a successful mission. So Qatar here is the most expensive one with the highest difficulty that I've unlocked so far. So I am going to give her a spectacularly well-armoured, well-shielded mech. It's slow and all the rest of it, but because it's an ultra, it does absorb quite a bit of damage. So we get to pick two heavy weapons. I'm going to take the Koenig. It's a nice little Gatling gun, 30mm armor piercing, 800 rounds, does quite a lot of damage. And I can either... I need to move to the secondary. There we go. So either I can take the CHUFF, which is a lovely chemical weapon that basically melts things to oblivion. It's pretty good against installations and for creating choke points and things like that. We also have things like laser shotguns, rail guns, good penetration, but for my secondary weapon I want something that's going to be quite good against buildings and has a fair amount of ammo, because I'm actually going to take kind of like a two-stage weapon. So yeah, very good, but I think we will go for the CHUFF. And just to help me out in like close quarters combat, I'm going to take this audio kinetic pulse, which has I showed you it in the last video. It just rips everything apart with sound waves in front of it. So hopefully should be quite good against the little yappy dog mechs that like to bite your ankles. So playing with two districts means that I actually have to get through two areas. And that means this is all I get, and I'll have to manage my health and my shield and shield overcharge and the ammo across the two areas. And you you can do full campaign runs, which I don't think I'm ready for that yet. But anyway, show not tell. Let's jump in and see where we are. Okay, so you can see my blue and red are for my primary and secondary weapons. So it's quite good. They have kind of like the same range and same flight arc. So nearest things, I'm gonna look up here again, just checking on the edge of the map. Look like the power stations, so I'm gonna need that later, so I'm not gonna blow it up now. So there's my little chemical weapon. Sorry, it's good for covering a multitude of sins. So one of the things you may notice about with this pilot is a lot of the mechs I'm fighting appear to be rather larger and a bit tougher. Oh, here you have a captain. Alright, let's get rid of him. Whoa. And stompy stomp. Okay, we've not set off any alarms yet. That's quite good. Oh, we have a guy in there. Oh, there's a captain prowling around behind me. And let's sort this dick out before he sets off the alarms. Okay. That's right, we still have some shield overcharge. Ah. Yike. Just took him with Sonic Beam. Okay. We're doing alright, aren't we? Right. I will set that off with the Sonic Boom as well, because they look like they explode quite well, don't they? Yeah, not as... Okay, so show you the chopper. So it's going to see it eating away the... And while we're here, we'll sort out the power stations as well. So... Okay, I don't really need the shield overcharge, but I'll take it. So there's a key to actually help you realign the torso of the mech with the mouse, which is quite handy to remember when you're in close quarters. Alright, that's not an ammo type I need to worry about conserving, so away it goes. Oh wow. So another thing about playing on higher difficulty levels, you may have noticed the garrison is rather bigger. We have lots of these little dudes who are just asking for a Sonic or gassing with chemical weapons. So they do actually count towards the garrison number. Oh, we have another. Big tank, lots of shields. Oh, I set off the alarm, I didn't get in quickly enough, but never mind. That may increase the size of the garrison. We'll have to see, won't we? Just want to try and hoover up as much of this shield as possible. No. You sit down. Okay, let's get that other... Oh, there's the comms tower. That would have been handy to have seen about a minute ago, wouldn't it? Alright, so that just leaves us with the rest of the garrison. And I'm just going to try and gas them all, because I don't really want to be wasting ammo on these tiny little guys. Alright, so down there is my heavy weapons ammo. Actually, I might go back for that now, before we try and find these other structures, because we've still got the best part of 20 enemies on the board. I'm going to want to go into the next part of the mission with as much ammo as possible, so oh, well, here we go. So, you know, while it feels like 800 rounds is a lot, doesn't actually go that far. Especially when you got the thick end of 80 enemies to... Come here, you little numpty. Attract a little attention. Stomp. Just leave some chemical weapons up there to give them a little bit of a welcoming committee. And again. There we are. Get some of that recharge back and pick up the ammo. Ooh. So the chemical weapons do actually degrade the ammo, so you do need to be careful. Right, oh, I've actually got all my chuffers still, so I'll just spam a few in here just to clear the way. Lay a trap for our friend there. Oh, and that's the last structure, and then I can just finish wiping off the ammo dumps, and then we can go to the next area. Alright, so have all that. And get out of range. Use our little... Oh, okay, the bed down here, that's good. Ah, there we are. Well, let's do a little bit more collateral damage. Just to make it a little bit easier to wander around. And kaboom. And on our way to the area exit. We can just top up our ammo. So we've still got a little bit of shield overcharge left, which we won't retain at the beginning of the next level, but you know, that's okay. There'll be plenty of opportunity to blow stuff up. Oh, of course. Just let my boom recharge. Right. Yeah, if you wanted to be really stupid, you could, you know, just try and stomp it. Yeah, get destroyed in the explosion. It'd be a lot of good fun, wouldn't it? Alright. One down. Still in good shape. Okay. Second random district. And how... okay, the garrison's not quite as big this time. Well, at least until I set off the alarms. Okay. Oh, contact already. That didn't take long, did it? I guess one of the nice things about it being at night is it's a little bit easier to see the enemies coming. Oh, it's a turret. Come here. Let's try and chuff it out of existence. Come on. Oh. Yeah, that is... I know, I type I want, isn't it? Come here. Come closer. Oh. Bonk. Oh dear. I have taken a fair bit of damage, haven't I? I could seriously do with finding some something with a lot of shields. I mean, I have nailed half of the garrison already. But, oh, come on. I'm less concerned about the ammo. I really need shields. Okay. Aha! That's one. What ammo station is this? Is it what I need? No, it isn't. Okay, let's get it off the board then. Okay, so anyone who watched any of my Baldur's Gate videos will recognise the search pattern. So I'm kind of starting at the centre. Oh, sorry, starting around the edges and working my way in towards the centre. I'm trying to remember the sage advice from Corporal Hicks. Remember short controlled bursts. I don't need that guy either. Right. Still rather low on shield. Oh, he's painting me. Oof. Well, I already lost the... Where are all these small little bastards coming from? Oh, give me shields. Ah, you will do. Come here. Stomp. Right, that's most of the garrison gone, and I have a little bit of shield overcharge left. Okay, that's good. So you can tell the overcharge because it's a slightly paler blue. And it has a little bit of a decay rate that you can see on the specs for the actual machine. Oh, now all the guys with shields appear. Now that I've actually almost completely wiped my way through the garrison. There are still 2 captains though, so I shouldn't... very much. Stomp. You're gonna get sonicked. You're gonna get stomped, or maybe. Yeah. So this mech isn't big on subtlety. Which is why it doesn't give you come on then. Can I die? Okay. Oh. Let's top up our little high supply. Still 1 captain to go. We're doing well for ammo. And there's our escape route. Oh, who's that? Come on, man. You fancy it? Oh, we have more. Yeah, I think I'll avoid that entrance. I don't really need to be tangling with those turrets, do I? Okay, yeah, let's reload and then boom that. Come on. Reload. Thank you. Boom. Alright, so I might as well go back for the last depot and then kill the last orbital cannon before I head back to my escape route and a hopefully successful mission. I can't wait to try out that sonic pulse in a tuk-tuk. It's going to be so funny. Right. so it's a little bit too far out of range. I was wasted another 8 seconds. That was clever. Oh, for God's sake. You don't need to be too worried about your ammo. Just get on with it. Just one more to go. Right, let's see if we can make it into the spaceport without getting destroyed by turrets. Oh, speaking of which, oh, it's a bit of a shame you can shoot things off screen. It always does seem to be a little bit of a cheat. Oh, it's our last guy. He's got some shield for me. Thank you. Ah, there we are. Show me to the ship, Jeeves. Ah, there we are. Nice little successful mission. Again, shame about the alarms, and of course I don't get a vehicle multiplier. But with the difficulty, I do, with the pilot I've chosen, I do pretty much double my money. So, there we go. I'm now got a fair chunk of cash to buy a few more vehicles with, so hopefully that's given you a bit of a taste of multi-level missions and essentially what the campaign is a little bit like as well, though I will probably do a complete video series on the campaign and do it from, or at least try to do it from end to end. There we are. It's a very, very nice, fun little game. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope to see you next time. Ta-ta for now.